prevalence. Heavy-duty vehicles, trucks and buses, emit higher levels of NOx and PM due to larger engines and higher fuel consumption. 2. Aviation, carbon footprint. Airplanes emit CO2, NOx and water vapor, which contribute to global warming and the formation of contrails. High-altitude impacts. Emissions at cruising altitude have a magnified warming effect due to interactions with the atmosphere. 3. Maritime shipping, sulfur oxides, SOx. Ships burning heavy fuel oils are a significant source of SOx, impacting marine ecosystems and air quality. Carbon emissions. Maritime shipping contributes roughly 3% of global CO2 emissions. 4. Rail transport, diesel trains. Emit CO2 and NOx, but are more efficient per ton-mile than road transport. Electric trains. Depending on the energy source, they can be near zero emission. Section 3. Environmental and health impacts. 1. Climate change, global warming. Transportation emissions contribute significantly to the rising levels of atmospheric CO2, leading to climate change. Extreme weather events. Increased emissions exacerbate the frequency and intensity of extreme weather. 2. Human health, respiratory issues. Pollutants like NOx and PM are linked to asthma, bronchitis, and other respiratory conditions. Premature deaths. According to the WHO, air pollution contributes to millions of premature deaths annually. 3. Ecosystem damage, acid rain. Emissions of NOx and SOx lead to acid rain, harming forests, lakes, and soil. Biodiversity loss, habitat destruction, and pollution from transportation infrastructure impact wildlife. Section 4. Mitigation strategies. Transition to cleaner technologies, electric vehicles, EVs. Zero-emission alternatives powered by batteries or hydrogen fuel cells. Hybrid vehicles reduce emissions by combining internal combustion engines with electric motors. Alternative fuels, biofuels, compressed natural gas, CNG, and synthetic fuels. 2. Policy and regulation emissions. Standards. Governments enforce limits on vehicle emissions to reduce pollution. Carbon pricing. Taxes or cap-and-trade systems incentivize lower emissions. Low-emission zones, urban areas restrict access to high-polluting vehicles. 3. Infrastructure development, public transportation. Investments in buses, trains, and subways reduce reliance on private vehicles. Bike and pedestrian lanes encourage non-motorized,